There are unseen laws that govern this universe, truths that most people will never hear, let alone understand. These laws are always working whether you're aware of them or not. But when you do become aware, then when you really understand them, you start to move through reality differently. You stop reacting, you start creating. These are the 7 Hermetic Principles, ancient teachings, timeless truths, the blueprint behind everything. Number 1, the principle of mentalism. The all is mind, the universe is mental. This law teaches that everything in existence originates from consciousness. The external world isn't separate from your mind, it's shaped by it. Matter itself is just condensed energy, and that energy is shaped by thought. You are a mental being living in a mental universe. Think of your mind as the projector and your reality as the screen. Whatever you impress upon the subconscious, the beliefs you hold, the images you dwell on, the emotions you feed, gets externalized as your lived experience. The outer world is the mirror of your inner world. How to use it? Take control of your dominant mental state. Watch your internal dialogue like a hawk. Every thought is creative. Every belief is constructing your future. Practice mental discipline. Visualize the reality you want as if it already exists. Neville Goddard talked about living in the end. You feel the wish fulfilled before it shows up. Cut out information, content, and people that poison your mental field. Your mind is sacred space. Protect it like your life depends on it, because it does. 2. The principle of correspondence. As above, so below, as within, so without. This law reveals that everything in the universe is connected by structure and pattern. What happens on one level of reality also happens on all other levels. The macrocosm reflects the microcosm. Your inner world, the thoughts, emotions, beliefs, will always be reflected in the outer world through your relationships, finances, health, and success. Most people try to fix their life by controlling the outside, but that's like trying to fix your reflection in the mirror by wiping the glass. It never works. The real change happens within. How to use it? Every time you want to change something outside of you, ask first, what inside me created this? That's where the real leverage is. If your world is full of conflict, look for the internal beliefs that are generating it. Clean the mirror by cleaning yourself. You can also use this law in reverse. When you change your posture, your breathing, your environment, you can shift your internal state. Control flows in both directions. 3. The principle of vibration. Nothing rests. Everything moves. Everything vibrates. At the core of all matter, all thought, all emotion, there is vibration, energy, frequency. Nothing is ever truly still, even if it looks that way. This law teaches that everything has a vibrational signature, and what you are attracting or repelling is a direct match to the frequency you're emitting. Low states like shame, guilt, fear, they make your energy field small, chaotic, weak. High states like joy, confidence, clarity, those make you magnetic, grounded, and radiant. Your vibe isn't some cliche, it's a real electromagnetic field. How to use it? Your emotional state is your frequency. Master your emotions. Don't repress. Transmute. Breathe. Move. Get out of your head and into your body. Surround yourself with high vibrational environments. Silence, nature, art, clean spaces. Cut out noise and pollution that scramble your field. Speak, dress, and act like someone who respects themselves. That elevates your vibration faster than hours of journaling. 4. The principle of polarity. Everything is dual. Everything has poles. Every truth has its opposite. Light and darkness, hot and cold, love and hate. They are not separate forces, they are two extremes of the same thing. Everything exists on a continuum and nothing is ever static. When you feel stuck in fear, doubt, pain, you're not broken. You're just on the lower end of a spectrum. The same scale that holds your pain also holds your power. This law is the gateway to alchemy, to transmute what you feel into something greater. How to use it. Catch yourself in emotional lows and remember, this has an opposite. Use movement, breathing, reframing, or action to shift to the other pole. Don't suppress negative emotions, use them. Anger can become clarity, fear can become alertness, pain can become fuel. Shift the pole, don't fight it. You become powerful when you can hold both polarities, peace and fire, calm and aggression, and choose consciously which one to express. 5. The principle of rhythm. Everything flows out and in. Everything has its tides. This law shows us that everything in life has cycles, highs and lows, expansion and contraction, inhale and exhale. Even your moods, energy, creativity, and success all move in waves. People suffer when they resist the down cycle, when they expect the high to last forever. But rhythm is neutral. If you understand this, you can move with the current instead of being crushed by it. How to use it. In your high moments, stay humble and focused. Building plant seeds. Don't waste it. In your low moments, don't panic. Don't judge yourself. These are seasons. Reflect, rest, redirect. Let the tide carry you back up. Create routines that respect your rhythm. Work hard when energy is high. Recover when it's low. That's sustainable mastery. 6. The principle of cause and effect. Every cause has its effect. Every effect has its cause. Nothing happens by luck or accident. Everything that shows up in your life is the effect of a prior cause, whether conscious or unconscious. Most people are being acted upon by life because they haven't become the cause. When you start moving with intention, with purpose, with direction, you become the first domino. You shape your future instead of getting dragged into it. How to use it. Become hyper-aware of your habits, words, and decisions. Every one of them is a cause. Think like a chess player. Set up your future 3 moves ahead. Study the effects in your life. Results, relationships, patterns. Reverse engineer the cause. If you don't like the result, trace the behavior that birthed it. Choose to be proactive. Most people are reactive. Make your moves in silence. Control the frame. Plant seeds every day. 7. The principle of gender. Gender is in everything. Everything has its masculine and feminine principles. This law is about balance. It has nothing to do with biology. It's about energetic polarity. The masculine is willpower, structure, logic, initiation. The feminine is intuition, flow, creation, receptivity. You carry both within you. True mastery is knowing when to tap into each. Too much masculine becomes rigid. Too much feminine becomes chaotic. But when they're integrated, you become complete. How to use it. In creation mode, use the feminine. Visualize, feel, dream, connect. In execution mode, use the masculine. Act, plan, move with discipline. In relationships, balance giving and receiving. Don't suppress one energy, hone both. When you do, you radiate balance and wholeness. The 7 Hermetic Principles are not abstract theories. They are operating right now, inside you, around you, shaping every moment. You don't need to believe in them, but if you start applying them, you will start to feel reality bending. It's not about being lucky. It's about being aligned. You are the cause. You are the vibration. You are the mind. Learn these laws, then become the law.